Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be doing my muchly requested piercing video about like my pain scale and what piercings I have, because not many people know how many piercings I've got. Just where I got them done, how I got them done, would I recommend them, all that. Whatever you guys want to know, you can just comment down below. So before this video starts, go down and hit that subscribe button and like all my previous videos and turn on that bell notification to get notified every time I post a video. So today will be a sit down video. Sorry guys, my hair's wet because I've just got out of the shower on. It's bad to put your hair up when it's wet. Anyway, so I've got my notes right here. I'm just going to do a run through of like what piercings I have first, and then I'll go one by one about all my piercings, pain scale, etc. So stay tuned, and without further ado, let's get on to the video. So just letting you guys know about all the piercings I have, so I'm just going to run through them. So my first piercing is my nose. So just got a ring in that one. Next one is my tongue. Many of you see that when I talk, so that's not such a surprise. You may not have seen this in my videos. I've just put the bar back in. So I've got my lip done. So then I've got my ears done. So I don't have any earrings in my first and second holes at the moment. I have them on. And then I have my tragus and my helix. So, oh, and my belly button, if you can see that one. So, let's get on to the first piercing. So the first piercing is my nose. So sorry if I keep looking down, guys. My notes are down here. So how long ago did I get my nose done? I'll be answering the same questions for every single one of them. So I got my nose done not last November, the November before. So November 2016. The pain scale. So the pain scale of this one was about a 4. It didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would, with it going through cartilage and all. So, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll just move the camera so you guys can see the light. So there's my, I did get pierced with a stud. But, I took the stud out, put a ring in because it's more, I like the ring more, suits me better. So yeah, where did I get it done? So if you guys know the shopping centres in Townsville, you'll know Willows Shopping Centre. Now in Willows, there was a place, it closed down, but there was a place called Off Your Tree. It was like a piercing place, and you could buy jewellery and clothing and just all that shazazz. So I got done there. They, how do I say this? They weren't very professional. I'm sorry for anyone who is watching this and that either worked there or likes that place. I'm sorry, but I didn't. You'll understand later in the video when I explain on the piercing. So yeah. Would I recommend this nose piercing? Yes, I would recommend this piercing. It is really cute. Anyone that is willing to get one and wants to get one, I guarantee you won't regret it. They say that you should wait, like, for your healing process. They say you should wait 6 to 8 weeks, basically up to 6 months to change this. Now, don't do what I did, and I changed it in 3 weeks. Lucky for me, it did not get infected. But the reason why they ask you to wait that long is because so the hole, like where they pierce the hole, can grow straight like that. So you don't have like any issues or anything. Whereas now, because I changed it so early and it was still healing, the hole actually grew like this. So in my nose like that. So now I can't actually get a straight bar in there. And if I do, it hurts. So don't do that. Basically just an aftercare of it. What I used is, they give you a spray, but I didn't use a spray. I just used warm salty water. Just get a cotton bud, cotton bud, and just inside, outside. Now don't twist it, don't turn it, nothing. Just quick, like if you push it out a bit, it should come out a little bit. And just put the Q-tip on around and underneath, done. That cleans it. Do that 3 times a day. So when you wake up, lunchtime, around about lunchtime, and when you go to sleep at night. I was naughty and I didn't do it at all. But lucky for me, this one healed really well. So I didn't have any issues with mine. It did bleed a little bit when I got it done. Lots of people ask me, oh, Jess, did it bleed? Did it bleed? Yes, it did bleed when I first got it done. So don't be scared when it bleeds. You know, nothing bad's happening. Just make sure you don't really sleep on your face or like on that side or whatever, because you'll push it in, it'll bleed, and get infected. Or moisturize, if you touch it, wash your hands before, so you don't get all those nasty germs in it. Now, I'm not a professional, I'm just saying on my experiences that this one did not get infected. So piercing number 2 that I'll be talking about is my tongue piercing. So, horror story behind this one. Yeah. This is a horror story, just letting you know. So if you don't like gory details, just skip to the next piercing. Don't quit out of this video. Make sure you watch till the end. So, how long ago did I get it done? I got my tongue done basically like 3 weeks before I got my nose done. Like, it was so close together. So, I got my piercing done at the exact same place. So, off your tree and Willows. Now, I went to Off Your Tree Thursday night, late night. I basically begged my parents for ages for this piercing, and they finally gave in and said yes. Of course, I was like, yay, like, oh my god, it's gonna be so easy to look after. I'd watched my YouTube videos. I'm like, okay, it swells, but I wouldn't know how much it's like swelled up. So, sorry, I'm saying so all the time, guys. So I filled out all my paperwork, paid for the piercing, went and got a frozen, because they tell you to go get a frozen, like a cold drink, a frozen Coke, frozen whatever you get, just an icy drink for after. So they say you go get a frozen drink and come back while they get set up and stuff like that. So I went and got a frozen drink, walked back. Oh my god, I'm so nervous, like, not even joking. So I went and got a frozen drink. Fast forward to piercing, I'm sitting there and she dries off my tongue and marks me all up, and I said, okay, that's good. Now, if I show you the bottom of my tongue, you'll notice that it is like on an angle, so it's like this in my mouth. That's because I have a huge vein running through the middle of my tongue. So my tongue is not designed for a tongue piercing. Now, if your piercer says to you, I'm sorry, don't, like, we just can't do it, like, your tongue is not designed for it, go with them, go with, like, what they say, and, okay, just pick another piercing, whatever. I did not do that. I said to my piercer, no, I want it. So she's like, okay, like, she just finished her training, like, okay. So she'd never come across this ever. And she looks at my tongue and says, oh, okay, well, I'm going to have to pierce it to the side. And I was like, okay, whatever. So she marks me up, goes to pierce it, and she pierces it too far back on my webbing at the back and actually splits the bottom of my tongue. Only like a little one, like minute, but still. And then she gets one of the other girls to come in because I'm going into shock. Like, I'm shaking. And she's like, oh, well, before I, like, say this, but, like, they were not caring at all. Like, I mean, they were rude. The manager had gone home, so she was nowhere to be seen. This is one of the other work employees there. She's like, oh, well, you're bleeding a lot, so we're going to have to take it out, and you're just going to have to go without it. And I said, like fun you are. Like, I was getting mad at this point, like, mad. And she said to me, she's like, well, we can't do anything about it. It was your fault. I'm just like, she pierced my tongue. She did this. Like, not my fault. I didn't even... Okay. I was getting so mad. So I was like, whatever, can I have a refund? And they said no, because they'd already pierced my tongue. So I go home with a swollen ass tongue, and they were like, okay, bye. Like, so I took Advil all night. Like, I didn't sleep at all because my tongue was so swollen and so sore. So I went home, Advil all night, like frozen all night. Ice water, crushed ice, everything. So that happened, and then I went back the next day to get my snake bites done. And the manager was like, oh, hey, sorry I heard about you last night. I'm sorry I left, I should have stayed. We're just going to call you, I'll try it again. And I said, oh, are you serious? Like, I ain't gone through that pain again. Because it hurt. Like, they were, like, ripping my tongue. And I'm just like, no. But I was like, okay. Because she had apparently been overseas and just pierced with all these people. And I'm like, okay, cool. You can try again. And she's like, okay, cool. Like, come in. Go get, like, your dad can go get your frozen. Rada, 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 rada. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I went in. He came back with my dad came in with me this time because they wanted, like, a parent in there. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So he came back with my frozen. They marked me up, just had a conversation with me about it and said, look, if, like, your tongue's not designed for this, I'll do it anyway because I know you want it. And I said, okay, cool. So she pierces it. I mean, it hurt so bad. Like, big time. Like, okay, so my pain scale, I have the lowest pain tolerance. Like, oh my god. And you wouldn't look at me like I've got all these piercings. But I've kind of built up my pain tolerance because I've got all these piercings. So, you know, I was like, far out, this hurts. But afterwards, it bled like a little bit because I bleed when I get I bleed when I get piercings. I do. But this piercing was different. I was like so happy with it. I loved it so much. But I went home and had to have Advil after Advil after Advil. Like, it was so bad. Because I got pierced twice, it was extra swollen. I couldn't talk for a week. I couldn't eat solid food. I couldn't even have ice water. Like, it hurt that bad. And then my tongue got infected. Oh my god. On my tongue, you may see, like, forewarning, it's my mouth. That scarring there, that's where it is moved. I had a piece of dead skin there from obviously where they pierced it the first time. And I had this dead skin on there for ages. And I was like, whatever. So one day I decided to be smart and bite the dead skin off, and it just bled for ages. Like, I mean, ages. And I was like, oh my God. Like, how can this be happening? But after that, like, after I bitten that off, it was fine. Like, it healed so well. But I will show you guys how it's pierced and how it's, like, that in my mouth. Like, so, yeah, it's pierced this side, but my top is right. So, would I recommend this piercing? I would recommend this piercing. Like, actually, no, my pain, like, I didn't tell you what my pain scale was. So, my pain scale would have been about an 8. It hurt. Like, a mofo. Just like, would I recommend this piercing? I would totally recommend this piercing if you're looking for something cute. Personally for me, I've really only had the silver bar, like silver balls and stuff like that, because I bite through acrylic balls, like, bite through them. Because I chew on my tongue bar, like most people that have them, but I bite through my acrylic balls, like, who does that? So that's not good, so I just stick with, like, the original silver one. I still have my long bar in. I still have it in. Like, wow. So this is the bar I got pierced with. And I still have it in. Now my mouth has just gotten used to it because I've had short ones in as well, but I prefer the long ones because I play with mine all the time, like, all the time. So yeah, I would recommend it. Just make sure you read up on it first. Like, I watched all the YouTube videos. I made sure I read up. No. You make sure you double check if you really want it. Because lots of people say it doesn't hurt. But I don't think it would have hurt if she didn't stuff it up the first time. The first time I got pierced, it was like a 5. Like, middle. Didn't really hurt that bad, but it did. But yeah. The aftercare, just basically mouthwash. Like, they give you spray as well, but no. Just mouthwash 3 times a day. Don't do it too much, because then you will start, like, getting it more infected because of overwashing it. And then you get rid of, like, there is bacteria on your tongue that helps it. If you mouthwash all the time like I did, it gets rid of that bacteria. So then nothing goes into it to help it. You just basically keeps cleaning it, and just, it rubs your tongue raw. Like, it hurts. So only 3 times a day. Just with normal mouthwash. Non-alcoholic. Don't get an alcoholic one. So it's non-alcoholic. Stay away from dairy and stuff like that for like about a week. Don't be like me and eat dairy as soon as you get it done. Like, straight after. Because you'll be thinking afterwards, you'll be like, oh, so that's swollen, I can eat. Day 1 is alright. Day 2 and 3, that's when it starts getting worse. Day 4, your tongue is like a golf ball. Just let me tell you that. I wish I had pictures to insert, but I don't. So, yeah. So that's my tongue piercing. Since I had it done, I haven't had trouble with it. Like, after it finished healing, done deal. I did take my tongue piercing out early, like I did to my nose. But that didn't really affect it. Like, after all my infection had gone, it was fine. You're meant to wait quite a while to change it, but I just changed it anyway, like I normally do. You'll find I did that with all my piercings, just saying. My healing time for this one was about 6 months. So that's normal. 6 to 8 months is normal. So yeah, I hope you guys help. I hope I helped you guys if you're thinking about getting a tongue piercing. So we'll move on to the next piercing. So my next piercing is my lip. So I got my lip done just over a year ago. I got it done at another one of the shopping centres, Stocklines. I got done at Skin Candy. There's Skin Candy all around Australia. So I got done at a Skin Candy store. I would definitely recommend them. Yeah, I got it done at Skin Candy. I only got the one of them done. I did have both of them in, but this one closed up. That's for another one. But, so yeah, I got this one done. It was about a 4. 3 or 4. Like, it didn't hurt at all. Basically, just some details on it. Your lip does swell. It doesn't swell too much, but it does swell. Like, you can, when you wake up in the morning, you can tell it's swollen. Like, it's like you've just got punched in the mouth and it swells up like you busted a lip. That's what it's like. It's not too bad. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd day where it actually hurts. Like, you can tell, like, the whole way you've been pierced, it actually hurts. What I did, because my bar was, like, way too long, which I still got a long bar in. That's why it's so long. Now, you can eat normal food, like, with your tongue piercing, soft food, 24/7. But with your lip, I went into eating, like, steak and bread and sandwiches and everything. What I found helped was frozen drinks, just to, like, keep slowing down, ice, keep slowing down. I actually had no trouble with this one at all. Like after a while, you get like little pus, dry pus around it. You just clean it with a cotton bud, done. Like, it was so easy to look after. I actually didn't take mine out straight away. It fell out. Like, literally, it fell out. Like, the ball wasn't screwed on properly and it just went out. And I was like, oh no. Like, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, how am I going to get this back in? All that shaz. But it was fine. Like, I just put it back in, like, it's just a flat back. So you just put it in your mouth, done. Screw the ball on. So then onto this one. I got this one done, like, literally a couple months ago. But I'd take it out for work. So I literally took it out, couldn't have it in for work, so that's why I don't have it in. And it closed up like that. I did try re-piercing, but it just kept bleeding, so I'd obviously reopened it and it just kept bleeding, and then it got really swollen and it's really excruciating sore. So I just took it out and didn't put it back in. It's now closed up though, so will I get it re-pierced? I don't know. Depends what job I get, to be completely honest. Would I recommend this piercing? Look, for me, I love this piercing, I really do. Same as my tongue and same as my nose. Like, I love all my piercings. It just depends if it suits your face. Some people it just doesn't suit, and some people it suits really well. So just if it suits your face, what I would recommend doing before you go and get it done is going to a craft shop or something like that and just getting kind of like a ball that looks like this, and getting like nail glue or even like PVA glue and just like sticking it on your face. Real, like, literally anything. Like magnetized balls, that's what I did. Like those magnet and those little balls. Just put them each side of your mouth and see if they suit you. If they suit you, you can go get it done. So, but for people that like they suit and really want it done, I would recommend this. I would definitely recommend this. Like this one here that I took out, I got it done at Nature's Wisdom in Stocklands. I would recommend that place big time. Nature's Wisdom is amazing. Really nice guys that work there. They're really professional. They don't muck you around. They'll give you 30% off your jewelry. Your second set of jewelry, and they'll give you your aftercare solution. I think it's an extra like $2, but it was like amazing. Now, I never cleaned these piercings ever, but I had zero trouble with them getting infected. Like literally, they healed within 2 weeks. I was just like, okay, girl. But yeah, I love these piercings. I just wish this one was still pierced. So yeah, that's probably all I have for that piercing. Let's move on to guys, next. So the next piercing is my tragus. So that is this little part of your ear here. If you can see my little ring in there. Just leave, oh god. Just that little ring in there. So I forgot what this place is called that I went and got done. It closed down a while ago. So I've literally had this piercing done for like 3 years. Like, not even joking, nearly 4 years, I think it is. So, this piercing, girl, let me tell ya, I didn't feel it at all. Like, it was a zero. Like, a zero. Like, negative 10,000. Like, I did not even feel her put the clamp on. Like, it was so fast, and I actually got it pierced with a bar like this, but I got changed to a hoop like a couple months ago. I love this piercing more than anything. Like, I just wish I could change it more often, but I don't really have the jewelry for it because I never buy any jewelry for my tragus, but maybe I should start. Sorry guys, I keep looking down, it's just my papers down here. So, yeah. Oh, the store was actually in Stocklands. I forgot what it was actually called. It was ages ago that it was open, but it closed down a while ago. Like, I think it was straight after I got it done. Would I recommend this piercing? Yes, I would recommend this piercing. It's cute. Like, lots of people say, oh my god, it's like one of the most painful piercings. Like, no. I didn't even feel it at all. This was actually one of the first piercings I got. I did not feel it at all. Like, literally at all. But I would recommend it if you're wanting cute, like ear piercings and not just wanting your lobes done. It's really cute. I love it. As I said, it doesn't hurt. It didn't cost much either. Lots of places now just charge, like, you know, the same price for every piercing. But this one, I think it cost me $30 for it. Of course, I was working at the time, so I could afford it. But, it's really cost effective. Like, everyone, like, I'm not saying everyone should get it, but I didn't, literally have any problems with, like, didn't get infected, wasn't even sore after I got done. I don't even know why, but they also give you a solution to spray on it, like a regular piercing place does, but didn't even use it. Like, it healed within, like, the next day. I don't know why, but Just don't knock it on anything because it will hurt. But really, that's all. Like, I didn't have any horror stories of this one. I laid back in the chair. It was done within like 2 minutes. Like, she marked it. Do you like this? Yep. Put the clamp on, straight through, put the piercing in, done. Like, I didn't feel, I was like, oh, have you started yet? And she goes, I'm done, you can go. And I was like, okay. So, yeah, but I definitely would recommend this to anyone who wants it. It's amazing. Basically, yeah, just, your aftercare should consist of, 3 times a day, as everyone else says. 3 times a day, just get your cotton bud and just clean around it, done. Like, that's all. So, anyone that's wanting to get done, I highly recommend it. So, sorry this one was really short, I just don't have any other stories about it. So, let's go on with another piercing. So, next piercing is my helix. I'm going to put my tragus and my helix in the same snippet because they're just the shortest thing ever. So, my helix, I got done 4 years ago. It was one of the first piercings I got. Literally, I didn't feel it at all. Basically exactly like the tragus, I didn't feel it. So I got my helix done at Skin Candy. That's where I got this slip one done. Got it done at Skin Candy when it first opened up. Highly recommend those guys. Like, they are so professional and so nice. Basically got it pierced with one of these, as they always do. So that's this piercing here with the gold hoop in it. I love this piercing. I always have. Haven't ever taken it out. Pain scale, it was literally like a 0. Negative 1,000. Like, I did not feel it at all. The one thing is, guys, none of my piercings swelled up except for my tongue and my lip. They're the only ones that swelled up. My helix. I think it bled when I first got it done. I'm pretty sure I got hit in the ear just by my little brother when we were walking around. That hurt. It was like a 5 though. It didn't hurt too much. Your ear just feels warm afterwards. I think the only little pinch I felt was when she put the actual jewelry through, because the jewelry is actually thicker than what the needle is. Such a little pinch I felt. Wasn't even sore. Would I recommend this piercing? I would definitely, hands down, recommend this piercing. It's really cute. It doesn't hurt. I think this one cost me $30 as well. But yeah, it didn't hurt at all. I recommend it to anyone who wants it. I've had lots of people comment, I'm like, oh, doesn't it hurt? And I'm like, no, it's going through cartilage, but it doesn't hurt. But yeah, I can also get this one and then get another one here and just turn it into industrial if I wanted to, but I haven't thought about that one yet. But I get my industrial on this side. That's for another video if I get it done. Aftercare, just a spray, cotton bud around it, done. Try not to sleep on that side of your head, of your ear. Just try not either sleep on your back or on the other side that you don't get it done on. For the first week, and that should be it. Mine healed so fast. For the first couple of days, it was healed. So that was a bonus. Lots of people you hear all these horror stories about it. Nah. I haven't had it pulled out. Haven't even had it touched. I don't even know what people are saying about it, but okay. So let's move on to the next piercing. So the next piercing is my first and second holes in my lobes. So I got my first hole done when I was a baby, so I can't remember anything about that. But anyway, my second hole I got done like literally, it must have been like 6 years ago. I got it done with a gun. Big piercing, no, but I got it done with a gun. It healed perfectly fine, just aftercare done. Pain scale was literally a 1 or a 2. It did pinch a little bit. That's only because I got the gun stuck on my ear, but you know. Where did I get done? I got it done in actually a hair salon in Bowen. When I was living down there with my parents before we moved up here. So I got that done down there. I just got done with like the normal piercing studs that they put in the gun, which I don't have anymore. Basically, the only advice I can give you is for an aftercare is like literally just use the spray they give you. Oh, sorry guys, if you can see me itching, I've itching my legs, so I get eczema. Shouldn't really be itching, but anyway. Just the piercing spray and a cotton swab, and you'll be fine. All my piercings healed really fast except for my tongue and my belly button. But when I get around to my belly button, which is next, I'll tell you that story. So when I got it done, it didn't hurt. Would I recommend it? Like literally, if you're looking at getting more than one lobe piercing, I would definitely recommend it. They look really cute when you got like matching studs. I often put like a big one and then a small one, or a small one and then a big one, whatever suits you. They look really cute. I would highly recommend them. They don't hurt. I think like $25. That's really cheap. But I don't really have anything else to say about them actually, because you know, they're just lobe piercings. But you guys want to know about them, so there we go. Let's move on to my last piercing is my belly piercing. Now I'll show you guys my belly piercing. Sorry guys, I got pants on, but so my belly piercing. Oops. So I got my belly done literally like just after we moved up here. So like my birthday like 3 years ago or 4 years. No, my birthday 4 years ago when we first moved up here. So yeah. No, my birthday 3 years ago, sorry. Pain scale of that was the pain scale of that was literally a 3. Like, it was a bit of a pinch. Like, okay, my belly piercing was the first proper piercing I got. I only had my lobes done when I got my belly done, so I was like, first real piercing, you know, you feel it. Basically, I thought it was going to hurt a lot more than it did. Okay, I got it done at Skin Candy and Stocklands when they first opened. Literally, guys, I would highly recommend them. All their piercings at the moment are $40 to get done. Like, that's including the jewelry, I think. I think I paid like $50 for mine, because I got the titanium bar, which I've actually got in right now. I don't actually change my belly piercing as much as I used to, only because, like, you know, no one really sees it at all anymore. Would I recommend this piercing? I would highly recommend this piercing. I love my belly piercing more than anything. When I was really skinny, I used to always have my belly out, even in winter, like showing it off completely. The one thing I wouldn't recommend with your belly piercing is if you've got jeans on, don't wear a dangly one, because mine actually nearly got ripped out by wearing a dangly one with my jeans, because it hooked around my button on my jeans, and I took my jeans off, and so that kind of hurt. But let me just say, my healing for my belly piercing took over 12 months. It should only take around about 6 months. Mine took more than 12 months, only because they had clamped it the wrong way and clamped some of my muscle, and it had gone through a little bit of my muscle, so that's why it took so long to heal. But it's healed now. It's done. I'm making a YouTube video. Sorry, my mum just walked in. So yeah. It's all fine now. I would definitely recommend this piercing. The aftercare, just literally spray it 3 times a day, cotton bud, done. Another thing I can recommend for all your piercings, if it's in your mouth, swish with warm salty water. Nose, warm salty water, cotton bud, warm salty water, cotton bud. Just everything, warm salty water and a cotton bud. So yeah, that's all I really have for this video. I will be doing a makeup tutorial probably in the next couple of days for my like everyday makeup. I don't really wear makeup. Like, I've taken my makeup off today. It's currently like, I think it's about 9:30 at night at the moment while making this video, so this will be up at about 11 or 12 tonight by the time I edit and stuff like that. So that's really all I have for this video. Just comment down below any video ideas. Make sure you smash that like button and smash that subscribe button, and comment down below notification squad. Go follow my Snapchat and Instagram, and I will be posting a new video every second day. My next video will be a Q&A with my little brother, seeing how well he knows me. So yeah, that's all I have for now. Just make sure you leave a comment down below, notification squad, and what videos you want me to do next. And to get a shout out on my next video, make sure you go and follow my Instagram account and turn the notification bell on so you can get notified every time I post a video. And don't forget, keep smiling.